Oh no, they're going to Terrastalize. Yes, they're going to Terrastalize normal. I don't know anything about this game. Oh, hey, would you look at that? It's a dark Farigiraf, not knowing that it can still be taunted. Oops. Good afternoon, Pokésports. It's your host, Mike, and I play with two Pokemon on the field. Today, my friends, we're playing with this team from HM Dive, who goes and submits this team over on our Discord. If you want to go and submit a team on the Discord, just head on over to Pokésports.info, link down below, and go and submit a team on the rental codes chat. A team and a Pokepaste is preferred, please. HM Dive, new to the Discord, goes and sends this team with a Houndstone, Tyranitar, Azumarill, Chi-Yu, Empoleon, and Mandibuzz. Houndstone is a really interesting Pokemon. Last Respects paired with a Choice Band, paired with Sand Rush, paired with Tyranitar Sand Stream, makes for a very fast, very powerful Pokemon, right? You've got Choice Band, which means you're doing 50% increased damage. You've got Last Respects, which has a base power of 50, but increases by 50 power for every Pokemon that you have knocked out. So if your Houndstone is the last Pokemon on the field, which oftentimes you want it to be, your Last Respects is doing up to 200 power worth of damage. Pair that with a Choice Band, pair that with Stab, pair that with Tera. You've got a Pokemon that can do a ton of damage to a single target. The only problem with Last Respects that I find is that it's a single target. You do also have Trick on this Pokemon, so you can send a Choice Band to another Pokemon, which sometimes is helpful if you have a special Pokemon on the other side of the field. I will say this meta is very, very physical, so getting that to happen might be a bit of a challenge, but we'll see if we can make it happen. We do have Chi-Yu and Empoleon, which is a nice little special package in the midst of the rest of the physical Pokemon on this team. Right, Chi-Yu with Beads of Ruin paired with Empoleon with Competitive. If you get hit by one of the tons of Intimidate Pokemon that are out there right now, then you get a +2 to your special attack. And pair that with Chi-Yu and you're doing a ton of damage. This is a very well thought out team. And I'm really interested to use this because these are a bunch of Pokemon that I have not really seen too much in the meta. I think that it can perform pretty well, but I'm curious how it performs against most of the heavy hitters in this meta. Right, Azumarill as well, huge power with Tera Fairy Play Rough. That does a lot of damage, but will it do enough damage to take out one of the many, many Iron Hands that are out in the meta right now? To be confirmed, to be seen. Mandibuzz has been proving everybody, I wouldn't say proving everybody wrong, but showing everybody what it can do right now with Overcoat and Covert Cloak. And then it's heavy, heavy utility set. You can actually get taunts off on dark Pokemon without, the use of Prankster, because you don't have the use of Prankster. Anyway, really excited to use this team. I'm going to stop talking about this. We're going to just start playing. Follow me now onto the dance floor. Let's go and get some wins. So it's really interesting bringing Chi-Yu into this team, considering Chi-Yu only really benefits the Empoleon with his Beads of Ruin. That said, I feel like I should definitely be bringing this Chi-Yu Empoleon. It seems like a pretty interesting combination, but I am a little worried about the fake out pressure on that team. But again, there's an Arcanine there. The Arcanine makes me feel pretty confident. But you know what? I'm gonna bring the Tyranitar. I could bring Empoleon. No, but in case they bring in the Iron Hands and have some kind of fake out, I think Mandibuzz actually is kind of the better play here. There's a lot of physical presence on that team as well, so doing that sounds like the right idea. And then, of course, we've got the Houndstone with Sand Rush. Houndstone we want to bring at the end, of course. But then I think we need something to deal with, let's say the Iron Hands, let's say the Bramaluna. The Roaring Moon. There you go. Maybe that is actually Empoleon. No, that's Goldie Roger. Yeah, because of Play Rough. Yeah, okay. So I'm trying to figure out why the Azumarill is called Goldie Roger. What parallels does Azumarill have with the King of the Pirates? Because of his treasure? No. He's bouncy, but that's Luffy. Anyway, we got low kicks and iron hands. Okay, I don't like the little bit of fight that the low kicks has in it. I don't have a Tera that's conducive to this, but I guess I could Tera Psychic just to not take like a nasty kicking move. Because it is low kicks. It's going to do that. I guess I can just Tera Rock Slide, really. Because that thing's going to fake out. It's going to fake out Tyranitar, and I'm going to be really upset about it. Yeah, and then I think Tailwind is the right choice here. Yeah, just go for it. Just outspeed the low kicks next turn with Tailwind. Have fun like that. I'm trying to be resourceful in this game here. The name of the game is resourceful. Today I'm supposed to be recording podcast. Right now I'm supposed to be recording the podcast. I have Covert Cloak for that. Okay, good. Hey, look at that. Axe Kick did not do what Axe Kick was going to do. I was supposed to be recording podcast, but my internet is down for my town. So that's fun. Last week we had to skip podcast because internet was down for Kevin. This week we had to skip podcast. Not skip podcast, but we had to push it because internet's down for me. So I am trying to be resourceful by being on my phone's internet, hotspotting onto this. Okay, let's I can Rock Slide. No, I think Terra Blast is actually my better choice. And then I just foul play the low kicks, take that out like that. If it decides to swap out, then that thing takes a foul play. Not like Taunt or Roost is going to be really that effective anyway. Okay. Yeah. That'll do it. That'll do it. Well, low kicks will go down anyway. Don't have to worry about that. Terra Blast will not probably take down the Iron Hands, but it'll do a big chunk of damage. Yeah, that's a good chunk of damage. And Tyranitar, I think, gets to play another day. I don't think it will take out the Iron Hands next turn, though. Did it 250? Maybe. Pretty close to. No, it definitely won't. Which is okay. I could foul play that. Yeah, foul playing the Iron Hands. I just Rock Slide and foul play. Extreme Speed is probably going to knock me out, to be honest, but it's okay. Just do as much damage as I can there. We'll foul play Iron Hands, or I could even Roost. Oh, is that something I want to do? No, if I Roost, then I get rid of my... this is actually really bad if I Roost, because then I got rid of my Flying type, and then Drain Punch does like so much more. So we just do this. We have to let the Tyranitar go down, unfortunately. I suppose I could have swapped into Houndstone, but I don't want to bring in Houndstone just yet. I do want to see how much this foul play will do. And now I know. Will Azumarill be able to take out Iron Hands? Yes. Yes, very much yes. I don't have Tera to make it Tera Fairy, I think this one is. Yeah, it's Tera Fairy. But I think Play Rough will be enough. And at this point, I feel a lot more comfortable going for Roost. Bringing Mandabuzz's HP back is going to be pretty great. Except, okay, I was worried that my internet might have caught up with me. Okay, Play Rough on that, no. We're going to Roost here. There we go. Take it one step at a time. One step at a time. My opponent's still thinking. Do I attack the Mandibuzz? Do I Extreme Speed the Mandibuzz? Will that KO the Mandibuzz? I don't know, they say. No, they're actually going to bring back the Arcanine so it can Intimidate later. I'm bringing Tornadus. That's okay. That's less okay. If this is fire, I'm so sad. No, it's grass. Okay. I mean, it's still neutral, right? I would have really liked that to KO the Iron Hands, though, and I'm pretty sure now it's not going to. Yeah. On a super effective... Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, we're bringing in the Houndstone now. Still not... I'm... Okay. The Azumarill isn't going to get buffeted here, which is nice. My Tailwind's going to peter, but I can do it again, I guess. I think I just want to Shadow Sneak here, though. Shadow Sneak Iron Hands? What do they have in the background? They've got the Arcanine in the back. Is there a point to Shadow Sneaking Iron Hands? I don't think so. I might as well go for the Last Respects here. It is my most powerful move right now. So I go for the Last Respects on the Natus, and I go for Foul Play. Yeah, sure. Foul Play on Iron Hands. Why not? It's not going to make it faster than my Mandibuzz, though, is it? Yeah, like Last Respects still goes first. Oh, Iron Hands, it is faster. Wow, okay. Still, at least we know that Houndstone is faster than Iron Hands. So I can just go for the same thing. Oh, never mind. Iron Hands went down. I thought that I had attacked the Tornadus for whatever reason. I didn't. Doesn't matter. Now, how low HP is that Tornadus at? Is it low enough that Sand would have been able to take it out had it actually gone off? Yep. Well, I would like to bring Azumarill back in here because I think having Houndstone at full HP is actually going to be more important than anything. I can go for a Foul Play. And just Foul Play, I think. Foul Play on Natus. Them having Tailwind up is kind of inconsequential at this point. I don't think it really makes a difference. Yeah, Bleak Wind's going to do a lot. Arcanine attack's going to do a lot. It's probably going to take out Mandibuzz if they actually go for an attack, which they're not. That's great. Okay. So now it's just Arcanine versus Azumarill, pretty much. And already, like, we kind of know how that's going to go, right? Liquidation and Foul Play. I think this feels good. Houndstone and Mandibuzz putting in work. Houndstone, Mandibuzz, and Azumarill, really. Like, those are three Pokemon that I have not seen very much in the meta. And it really, like, warms my heart on this, a day where I'm, like, expecting so much from the internet, and the internet just did not provide. So this was good for bringing my happiness level back up. I feel like I'm at a you know, pretty much neutral now. So now that I'm neutrally happy, let's go into game 2. Let's see if we can, you know, make that a little bit better. Okay, let's go. All right, there's Max. Max is also bringing Iron Hands. Oh man, I am not liking the amount of Iron Hands in the meta right now. I feel like the meta's full of hands. I don't think bringing Empoleon is going to be necessary here. I just don't like, what damage does it do to things? It's got Grass Knot and Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon for the Ninetales, I guess, is something. But no, like Icy Wind isn't going to be necessary here either. It's really just got to be Mandibuzz. And without Empoleon here, I feel like Chi-Yu just doesn't really have too much to do. Yeah, not on this. I guess I could bring the Empoleon for the Baxcalibur, but no, I'm incredibly worried about that first turn with Iron Hands there. So much so that I don't think I'm going to bring Tyranitar just yet. I think I can save that for later and bring in Houndstone to do the big damage right at the end. Okay, and that's the plan. Thank you for watching. All right, I just saw a walking wake in that person's thumbnail, and I realized that I haven't seen a walking wake in forever. Like, obviously it's not in the meta yet, but like, when it is actually allowed, it's going to feel like such a new Pokemon to me. Tailwind is going to be the one. I would assume that the Iron Hands is going to go for a fake out on the Mandibuzz, not knowing that I have a Covert Cloak. I should Terrastalize, I think. Nah, there's no point. Yeah, we're just going to play rough on the Ursh. I don't think I need to Terrastalize to play rough on this Urshifu. I think I should have enough damage there to either bring it down to Sash, where I can Aqua Jet it next turn, or something like that. Yeah, okay, so the Fake Out did go on the Azumarill, that's okay. Urshifu's going to U-turn on the Mandibuzz, again, that's okay. So we're at least going to get Tailwind off this turn, which is nice. I guess the downside to not Terrastalizing Azumarill is this Iron Hands can go for a Wild Charge kind of anytime it wants to. Oh, but I need to take that thing down now. Oh, but I need to take that thing down yesterday. That's no good. I don't really need to take it down, though, if I have Taunt, do I? Yeah, let's do that. I should Terrastalize because I'm worried about Wild Charge, and then I just do that on the Iron Hands. So again, now I should be faster than the Ninetales, I hope. But this 2 times Play Rough should do some big damage. It won't take it out. I'm hesitant to say that it'll take it out, but yeah. We've taunted the Ninetales. Ninetales can't go for Aurora Veil right now. It's not going to anyway. It's just going to go for Blizzard. Fine. But here we go with the Play Rough. That Ninetales is still faster than the Azumarill. Can you believe it? Still takes out the Azumarill. Oh, that doesn't make me happy. That doesn't make me happy. But the Wild Charge is going to take out the Iron Hands. So, I mean, I guess it's a minor win. Is this the turn that I want to... I think this is the turn that I want to roost the Mandibuzz. That I want to Zeused it. What are they going to bring in? Am I going to hit Zeused? Okay, so I get to kill the snow here. They're going to bring Urshifu back. Oh. I'm faster than it, so there's that, I guess. But I need to do some damage to it, I guess. I can't roost then. I mean, I'm going to roost. There's no Protect. I wish there was Protect right now. Yeah, let's just go for this. We'll do whatever damage we can to both of those Pokemon. They're going to bring in Ninetales later so that they can set up the snow. It's going to be Tera Water. Yeah. Well, you know what? Maybe I can flinch it. Maybe I can flinch it. It's still faster. This is Choice Scarves, I bet. Choice Scarf. The singular one. Oh, this is tough. This is tough, but we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We know that Ghost does decent damage to all of those Pokemon. Okay. I am the fastest thing on the field right now until the Ninetales swaps in. If they swap the Baxcalibur out for Ninetales, then I'm sad and I cry. But if they don't swap the Baxcalibur out for Ninetales, then my Houndstone is like super, super fast, right? It's in Tailwind and it's in Sand. So we go for the foul play. We're going to do that on, I guess, Urshifu, just in case it doesn't go down to this Last Respects, and hope that Last Respects does enough damage here. But they're going to bring back Excalibur. They're going to bring in the snow. They're going to take out the sand. Surging Strikes the Houndstone. And it's going to make me upset. but I'm still faster. Eat that. Eat that. Still faster than the Choice Scarf Urshifu. It's gonna do like 2 damage. It's fine. So, sad thing now though is that the Ninetales is just kind of in like the best position of its life. And it's set the Baxcalibur up for success, actually. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Taunt on the Ninetales isn't going to do anything right now because it doesn't have the priority. Tailwind is going to be... I mean, it's not going to be anything special. I guess we'll try. I have to last respects because I'm Choice Scarved. Oh. Ooh, that didn't do nearly as much damage on the Houndstone as I thought it would. So we take out the Ninetales, which is great. Oh, they're attacking the Mandibuzz. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. I'm faster. Except, again, it's in snow, so that's going to be some painful times for me. Last Respects is going to do more now, actually, because the Mandibuzz went down. So, I mean, maybe, right? Here we go. Hit him with a last. No! Yes! But Ice Shark. No. I'm so sad. Oh, what a game though. What a game. If I didn't have Choice Band there, oh, then that Shadow Sneak would have been so clutch. They played so well. My opponent played so well. GG. Switching out the Ninetales and then bring it back in later, so you had that snow to set you up for the last little bit of the game. That was beautiful. Well played. Well played. All right, let's go on to the next game. Okay, next game is up against Shaw, and Shaw is not bringing the Iron Hands, and that makes a world of difference to me. I love that so much. I'm so tired of Iron Hands these days, honestly. Looking at this, I feel okay bringing in the Tyranitar. There's no way that they can change my weather. There's no way that they can fake me out, I guess, except for the Grimmsnarl. But that's okay. There's no Intimidate either, so Empoleon isn't really going to be necessary. I don't really like the targets for my attacks anyway. Flash Cannon does decent, I suppose. I don't really like him. Mandibuzz, that works. I could actually bring Chi-Yu and Empoleon here. Ooh, actually, I don't think I need to bring the Tyranitar. I could just bring Mandibuzz and Goldie Roger. I kept looking at the Houndstone and I'm like, oh, this would be an interesting, a spicy match to bring Houndstone and Tyranitar, but no, I'm not gonna do that. I am just gonna bring those 4, the non-Houndstone, the non-Tyranitar package. We're gonna see what we can do with just Mandibuzz here. I think the name of the game is probably going to be taunting the Grimmsnarl, which is something I can do. I can also taunt this Farigiraf. Usually you would have to be a little apprehensive on taunting a Farigiraf, but not me, because I'm not Prankster. I'm not priority. I can just liquidate the Ursaluna, but that thing has some pretty big defense. It might be a protect on the Ursaluna, honestly, just so they can set up a Trick Room. But if the Ursaluna protects, then Farigiraf gets taunted and nothing happens this turn. Oh no, they're going to Terrastalize. Yes, they're going to Terrastalize normal. I don't know anything about this game. Whatever. Oh, hey, would you look at that? It's a dark Farigiraf, not knowing that it can still be taunted. Oops. Farigiraf's gonna fall for that taunt, and Liquidation does big damage to the Ursaluna. There you go. That's going to be throat spray. Just got a notification from my phone saying the internet's gone. Yeah, thanks. Highly aware. Whatever, we'll liquidate. It's fine. Battle's canceled. Immediately, they're like, nah, not dealing with that. It's over. Forget it. We're out. Okay, very, very quick game. Oh, they must have like locked in 3 seconds in. They just left out of shame. They're like, oh no, Tera Dark, I can be taunted? Because they're so used to everything being priority. But even still, it's a Farigiraf. I don't understand. I don't think I actually get the reasoning behind that. Whatever, you guys can tell me. Next game, I guess. All right, going up against Roberto, who is also not bringing an Iron Hands. Great. Great. Thank you. Thank you, Roberto. I mean, not the biggest Trick Room setters in the world. I mean, you've got the Scream Trap package. I think, yeah. Bringing in Tyranitar and Houndstone in this one could be relevant. But let's see, if they bring in the Screamtail and Gothitelle package, do I have ways of getting around that? Yes, I do with Chi-Yu and Mandibuzz. Yes, because then I can taunt, I can Dark Pulse, I can do all that good stuff. Bringing in Tyranitar in the end, followed by Houndstone. Sounds good to me. Cool. This also gets around the Landorus a little bit, because at least I have ways of taking that thing down. Okay. Here we go against Roberto. Trying to think about if the Landorus comes out first. Yeah, there it is. Then what do? I made the conscious choice not to bring in Empoleon here. The Intimidate goes on my Chi-Yu, but that doesn't matter. The Intimidate goes on my Mandibuzz. That doesn't matter. Could be a trap. Could, in fact, be a trap. Do I want to Tera Ghost? I mean, that... I think I just want to protect this first turn. I want to protect. I don't want to Tailwind necessarily. I think taunting the Screamtail is actually my better choice. Yeah. Yeah, we'll scout this turn a little bit. Like the tiniest bit of scouting. In fact, they are going to Terrastalize the Landorus? No, it's the Screamtail. Drag? Okay. Yeah, for Dark Pulse, I guess. Chi-Yu protects. The guy hits the Perish Song. There it is. Well, I at least protect the U-turn. Just something. I could swap my guys out. But I think I kind of know what he wants to do, though. I think this is a Choice Scarfed Landorus that's just going for a U-turn on my Chi-Yu. So that said, I can go for Ghost here and Dark Pulse the Landorus, which will become a Gothitelle. And I could Foul Play the Screamtail just for damage. Or I could just Foul Play the Landorus slot. Yeah. Because what I want to do here, I want to get rid of the Gothitelle so I can swap away before Perish Song destroys me. This... Well, I guess it can't... It does hit Dazzling Gleam, that's fine. Yeah, that thing's fast. Anyway, it's going to go back. And again, I'm pretty sure we're switching into Gothitelle here. No, in fact, we're switching into King Gambit. Not terrible. In fact, if I get a special defense drop here, I'd be happy, but no, I didn't. It's fine. That's a good crit. Well, I think here's what I do. I go for a Heat Wave. I can switch out here, actually, into Tyranitar. Because it's not like Mandibuzz is really going to do too much anyway. I'll take super effective damage, but again, I have Assault Vest, I have the Sand Up. Oh, they might be bringing it in here. Is this the time? This is Gothitelle. Oh, but I can swap out. That's great. In comes T-Tar. So after this turn, I can actually swap out the Chi-Yu. This could be a Sucker Punch on my Chi-Yu, though, and I'll be sad. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I need both of my Pokemon, my other Pokemon, to go down first, though. Tyranitar and the other one. The first one that I brought in. Mandibuzz, that's the one. I need both of those guys to go down first before I go for any kind of Houndstone shenanigans. But once that happens, we're set. Set for the rest of the game, I think. I can foul play the Gothitelle. I think I can just high horsepower here. Yeah, high horsepower on King Gambit, that'll do it. And here comes an Iron Head on Tyranitar. That doesn't actually take it out, though, so that's okay. Gothitelle's going to take some damage, nobody else. Man, I'm so thrown off this episode because of my internet. I don't think I've ever had to play Pokemon just on phone hotspot before. It's a wild time. It's a wild time. I don't feel the immediate need to... I think I do need to Tailwind. Yeah. I Tailwind and high horsepower before the Gothitelle knocks out my Tyranitar. Switching in the Scream Tail. Okay. No, switching in the Lander... No, they still had Landorus. Oh, no, they're too many. Nothing happens this turn. Except for Tailwind. Tailwind goes up. Yay! Yay! This is a huge misplay. Still, Gothitelle takes some damage. Lefties hits. We're at least mitigating the lefties' damage. So foul play on Landorus is probably my best bet because that's an attacker. I think actually I'm going to knock off the Gothitelle. Which they're going to withdraw because, of course. Instead, bring out Kim Gambit. That's his name. Save me, Houndstone. Save me from my nightmare. They're flip-flopping around and I don't know what to do. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're everywhere in everything. Look at how little damage that thing did. Colagrito is going to take some damage. I bring in the Houndstone and it's time for some last respects. It's just last respects all day long. I'm going to get -1, unfortunately, because of the Landorus, but, you know, such is life. We're going to foul play the Colagrito. We are going to last respects Kim Gambit. Could just go for what's the word? Perish Song. It could just go for Perish Song and ruin the rest of my life. I'm okay if it does that. Oh, thank you for not going for Perish Song and ruining the rest of my life, because they could just start trading Protects after that and make me so absolutely upset. But they're just juggling their Pokemon all around. That honestly, I fire enough arrows, I'm bound to hit one, you know? My gosh. But hey, now I'm not faster in that respect. I'm faster in the Tailwind respect, but not in any other. I do feel like I should take out the King Gambit. Like, pour everything into the King Gambit. But I won't. I am going to attack the Colagrito here. He last respects this. Because it's just going to Sucker Punch. It's going to try and do some big damage, and big damage is what it's going to do. It's hard to win with a Houndstone, but it can be done. It can be done. They were just juggling their Pokemon left, right, and center. Like, what is a boy to do in this situation? I don't know. Encore? You like that? You want to see it again? Okay. Have a foul play. Ouch. One more time. Oh, I can only use foul play, actually. That's dazzling. What a dazzling gleam that was. Okay. Hey, you know what? It was, my opponent played that spectacularly. Okay. I'm sure they could keep up with what Pokemon they were using and when, but that was just like, this one swaps into this one. I'm just going to hard swap into this, and this one U-turns, and this one flips out, and this one just kind of like turns to the side, and the time when it turns back to the other side, it's a different Pokemon. How did they do that? I don't know. I don't need to know. That's above my pay grade. What is on my pay grade is that I really enjoyed this team. It is very difficult to play in a high ladder, and it will require a little bit of like intense practice to actually be like super good with this team. But it is absolutely doable. You could see like little glimmers of when this team really does work, right? You see the sand dropping down, and then the Houndstone just running at their opponents with last respects, with any of its other choice banded moves, right? The problem is the Sucker Punch meta is here. It does so much damage. It can take out your Houndstone with one hit. The Intimidate meta is here. Lots of -1s on your Houndstone can really spell defeat, unless it doesn't. Unless you've lost enough Pokemon that just last respects can kick in and go and take down whatever you want. It's interesting. I do like the Chi-Yu and Empoleon combination. I think that there is a lot to this team physically, that having that kind of a special package is it's neat, especially because it counteracts the Intimidate that's out there right now, right? You see the Hisuian Arcanines, the Arcanines, your Landorus's come in, use Intimidate, you have your Empoleon out, and suddenly you have a +2 to your special attack. You can vacuum wave things even, and just, immediately take them down if you have a Chi-Yu beside you. Or if you manage to get a Tailwind up with the Mandibuzz, then you can Flash Cannon things down with your Empoleon. Like, it's pretty cool. Anyway, best of luck to you for using this team. Congratulations on making it so far with it. I'm looking on my phone, of course, because I can't look on my computer because the internet is dead. So I can't reconfirm who sent this. HM Dive. Yes, right, new here. Thank you for sharing this team. It was a really, really interesting team to play, and very incredible unique. Like, absolutely. This rocked. If you want to go and submit your team, do so on the Discord. As long as your internet is working, go onto the Discord, link down below, pokesports.info, and go and submit a team on the Rental Codes channel. Kevin or I might go and use it. Anyway, I've been Mike. Pray for my internet, please. I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.